My name is Mike Pecor, and I teach phys ed at Jericho High School and Middle School. And my favorite part of that is teaching the Tai Chi Kung Fu elective that I created about 10 years ago. Tai Chi nowadays is seen mostly as something similar to yoga, like a health exercise where you're moving gently, and it's supposed to be good for your joints, good for your health and relaxation and calming your mind. But Tai Chi was originally a martial art, just like every other form of Kung Fu. Nowadays, it depends on who the teacher is that you're talking to. For some teachers and some students, it's purely a meditative thing. Other people, it's a martial art. Other people, it's just flexibility and stretching. So it's sort of like a Swiss Army knife of exercises. Many purposes. I was a karate person as a young kid. And after a certain point, after I reached second degree black belt and I was competing and I was teaching, I started to feel that I wanted something a little bit more nuanced, a little bit more sophisticated. And I did my research and I found a really competent Tai Chi instructor who was teaching it as a martial art, so including how it's used in self-defense, etc. And that's when I switched over. And from the first lesson, I fell in love with it. And I saw that the principles that Tai Chi operates with were fascinating to me and challenging and something very different than what I was accustomed to. The karate style that I practiced was called Shotokan, and it's very linear. So like all the movements followed a very straight line. It was like tic-tac-toe of martial arts, sort of. And the Tai Chi, although it was more difficult to become good at it, and make it actually function properly, the principles that it operated with and the philosophy that underpinned it were much more interesting to me. I was teaching privately, and then I was teaching in a karate school where I rented space. Then I ended up teaching in a church basement. Then I ended up teaching in a gym, World Gym, I don't know if you've heard of it, and I would teach for 2 hours a week and pay them rent to use that space. And now I do the same thing at another gym. And I've had here, of course, at Jericho for the last 10 years or so, the Tai Chi Kung Fu elective class, which even though a lot of kids take it because, you know, it's the easiest class in the sense we don't do the fitness testing or run the mile, and a lot of them take it for those reasons, but in each class there's always 2 or 3 kids that really ask me a lot of questions and develop real skill, and that is really rewarding to me. My goal has always been and continues to be, as long as I'm here, to increase the number of students I have taking Tai Chi and increase the amount of sections or classes that I teach per day of that instead of the regular phys ed classes. I just want to say thank you to you guys. You're very professional, and good luck with whatever you do.
Thank you.